Hey friends, Jeff here with mixpractice.com and missionmusician.com, and today I want to continue in our Mixing Fundamentals series and talk about enhance and shape. All right, so we use EQ and compression to enhance our tracks and to shape our tracks. Other things we can use to enhance our tracks would be we could edit the arrangement to make it sound different, to create impact points. We use EQ to shape how our tracks fit in the mix, and we also use compression to shape our tracks in the sense that we can tame the transient to kind of push it back in the mix. We can control the level to make it sit just right in the mix. So today I want to talk about these two things and how they kind of work together. When I think about enhance, the questions that come to mind are what can be brighter, what can be warmer, what can be more aggressive, and kind of what effects I could use to enhance the song itself, like reverb or delay or stuff like that. When I think about shape, I'm thinking in terms of kind of like fitting a puzzle together, if you will. So if some tracks are masking each other, I have to find those frequencies and either cut or boost to make them, to give me some separation. And if there are a lot of tracks competing in the same frequency range, I have to shape each one even more so they have their own kind of defined space. But I also have to think about the vocals. Are the instruments getting in the way of the vocals? Because the vocals are usually the most important thing. And then finally, I'm thinking about, is there something that's too thick in the mix or just really taking over the mix that shouldn't be? It's something more dominant than it shouldn't be. So let's talk about, and these two things work in conjunction with each other. When I pull up an EQ, I am thinking of both enhance and shape as I'm EQing. So for example, on this acoustic guitar here, let's just pull this EQ up. So just by looking at this EQ, I can tell where my shape moves were. Okay, so I am shaping the track by leaving room for the kick and the bass, the kick and the bass guitar, so they have room down here. I rolled up with a high-pass filter to 93, all right, because I didn't feel like I needed any of that rumble down in the acoustic guitar. And then I also put on a low-pass filter or a high cut, and I cut out all the way down to about 8K, leaving room for cymbals, vocals, all the stuff that has that real high-end energy. I didn't feel like I needed that out of the acoustic guitar, but I enhanced and shaped at the same time, creating a specific space for this acoustic guitar by boosting around 1.4 kilohertz. And then I got rid of some mud here to enhance it, to make it sound prettier, if you will. So let's listen to this acoustic in solo here, just so we can hear what it sounds like in the original state I received it in. All right, so this track sounds great by itself, right? But we don't ever listen to it by itself. We listen to it in the context of a mix. It sounds phenomenal. I think if it was like a singer-songwriter type of song where it was just vocals and guitar, this guitar sounds great. Matter of fact, I may enhance some of the low end if there were no drums or no bass. However, this is in a mix, so let's take a look at what I did here, and I'm going to let this play, and then I'll bring the EQ in. Okay, so it does sound a tad bit thinner, but it sounds cleaner. Let's see what happens when I boost this 362. So there's almost like a cardboard sound in there. I guess I should turn off the reverb really quick. Let's try this again. Let's go up here. All right, and then I picked out a spot to enhance it and shape it up here at 1.4 to make the kind of pick noise kind of pop out. So let me pull this out and then bring it in. So it sounds a little bit dull there. Now, it doesn't sound bad either way, but I am shaping it to fit inside of the mix. So when you think about enhance and shape when you're working on your mix, just think about what could be warmer, what could be brighter, what could be edgier, you know. And when you're thinking about shape, think about is this track masking another track? Is this track in the same frequency as other instruments? I was very careful when I did the vocal not to boost in the 1.4K area because I don't want these two to collide with each other. Most of the song is vocals and acoustic guitars, so these kind of play along with each other throughout the whole song. Now, other instruments come in, but for the most part, these two play together. And so I wanted to make sure I left plenty up here for the vocals to poke through, but I wanted to make this a little brighter and enhance it around the 1.4K area. All right, so that's it for today. I will have another video in this series where we will address space. We'll use reverb and delay to create width and depth in our mix, and I'll see you then. If you like these type of videos, please subscribe, and I will talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.